Dave Holloway, you probably knew before all of us that this guilty plea to murder was going down. The prime suspect in the murder of Natalie Holloway, Alabama beauty and honor student there on her senior trip. Dave, reaction to the guilty plea in court just hours ago?
Nancy, I was just happy to see that the Flores family finally got justice. I just hope that on Friday that he gets the proper sentence that he deserves.
Joining me now, Dave Holloway. This is Natalie Holloway's father. Dave, we were talking earlier regarding the guilty plea that went down today in a courtroom far across the waters there in Lima, Peru. In any way, do you feel that avenged Natalie's death?
Well, to some extent, you try to hold in your mind that this sentencing coming up Friday will help out, and just knowing that he's behind bars will help out. I know we've all decided that Aruba will never be able to prosecute him, and you've just got to, just step back and say, he's behind bars, and that's probably as good as we're going to get.
Dave Holloway, Natalie's father, with us. Dave, you believe that Aruba will never prosecute him in the death of Natalie?
No, I don't. I think that they had their last chance several years ago when they tried to prosecute him, and I think it's pretty much over.
Dave, you mentioned, you didn't come out and say the word disgust, but I'll say I was disgusted when I heard Jorn Vandersloot and his defense team talking about his post-traumatic stress disorder from Natalie's death and being accused in that somehow he is the victim in that?
Yeah, that's something that it kind of surprised me that his defense attorney used our case and the death of his father to try to reduce his sentence in the Flores family's case. And the judge was able to stop him and not allow him to present that information. He created all this, if he has any stress, created all this stress himself. And I just don't buy it.
Dave, at the end of the day, I want to hear your response to the guilty plea in court a couple of hours ago.
My response to the guilty plea was, it kind of surprised me that he finally fessed up, but, I think he was cornered, and he didn't have any other option to do that. And facing those three women, I think he saw the writing on the wall. And I just hope that on Friday the 13th that these judges will render the proper decision that he truly deserves, and that's the full 30, is what I think.
Well, you're being kind, Dave Holloway, because if ever there was a death penalty case, this guy, Jorn Vandersloot, is the perfect candidate.